Alright, so as many of you know, the Miata is gone. I'm just going to start this video off by saying that. I'm fairly certain all 53 of my little subscriber people that watch my videos are all from Facebook, so I'm sure... Oh, it's so dirty. The pollen here is awful. I'm sure everyone's already known this, so I'm just going to put it in the video just so... Or for like documentative purposes, I guess, so I can always remember. But I haven't made a video since... Oh, there it is. Since last year. So, I mean, it's only been... Well, no, shit, it's March already. But I'm sorry it's so dirty. This pollen... Oop, hold on. Let's not drag my keys across it. This pollen and stuff, and like these little tree things, I don't even know what to call it, but they get all over the car, and yeah. So, I haven't really done like an overview of this car. Let me unlock it. It is a 93 240SX, obviously. It's a coupe. Looked at a few hatches, just wasn't super sold on them. So ended up with this one. And let's not hit the Honda either. Okay. So this one's got the chocolate brown interior, chalky milk brown interior, whatever you want to call it. It's got a few cracks on the dash, but nothing crazy. Use the shifter from the Miata. The hub lock that I've been using for the Honda, I decided to put in here because this car's a little more important to me than the Honda. Sunroof. No heads-up display, thank God. I don't like that thing. They always seem to break or whatever. Manual windows. I need to get like a block-off plate for that and get a new cigarette lighter thing. The back seats are mint, but I'm not gonna fold them up because I gotta move the seats and do all that, and I'm not gonna worry about that. Let me show you guys the engine bay, and then I'll tell you all tell you everything that's all done to it as of now. Let's see. Personal planes that people fly over here all the time. Cable Airport is our local airport that has like all the personal planes, and they're always flying. Oh my gosh, look at all that stuff. Anyway, it's just a KA dual cam, whatever nerds call it, KAD, and it's almost completely stock. The only thing that's done to it, honestly, is the valve cover paint, and EduK wires. This one doesn't even match, so thanks to the previous owner for that. Oh, the ignition coil wire doesn't match either, so appreciate that. But it's clean. The engine itself is clean, and it was just rebuilt, or so I'm told. They did completely like new Nissan OEM parts everywhere and whatever else, but I mean the head looks like it's been off and painted and new, and the bottom end does too, but who's to say one way or the other. Using the what do you call it, ISIS or ISR radiator. I'm still calling it ISIS, I don't know why. That overflow bottle did not come with the car. I had to get one. It just was dumping right out of the side, and the car actually got a little hot on our way home, so that prompted me to flush the system, do all that stuff, whatever. But as far as like modifications go to the car, keeping this very much a dailyable street car, so not like the Miata was. So the first thing I did was the 5-lug swap, which again, I'm trying to only do things that like warrant the whole thing. Like if it doesn't make sense to do it, or if I don't have to do it, I'm not going to do it. So I did the 5-lug swap because the two front wheel hubs actually only had 3 studs on each side. And one of the other things I did was the taillights, which didn't need to be done, and the mirrors didn't need to be done. Oh yeah, the mirrors needed to be done because this glass was broken, like it's directly straight across, so I just got those, and then that replaced that, obviously. But the taillights, I just always wanted the half and half taillights for a Coupe 240 that I've had. And I've had 3 now, and I've never had them, so. What did I do after that? Then I did the clutch, because the throwout bearing was really bad, and then it's got a 6-puck White Bunny clutch from Competition Clutch, I think is who makes it. I don't know, I just call it the White Bunny. One-piece drive shaft because, again, I did something because it was warranted. One-piece drive shaft because the previous owner decided to just kind of put bolts in just a little bit and then ram them in with an impact. So the center support holes for like the little bracket that goes over and under it were totally just chunked like you wouldn't believe. I could probably find the bolts and show you, but it was awful. Let's see, what else? Alright, so the next thing I did, I think I did this before the clutch actually, I'm going out of order, but whatever, was the ISR, or ISIS I think it was when these were made, blast pipes. It goes all the way to the cat, and then I also have a resonated test pipe, I believe it's also from ISR. And it sounds, I mean it's loud as hell, but it sounds good. That's what I wanted it to sound like, and I think it's just about as loud or a little bit louder than the Miata was. So I mean, I'm kind of used to the noise level, I guess. I don't know. Oh, and I also used the old steering wheel from the Miata. I don't know if you can see it down there. It's that purple one that I love so much. But let's see, where are my keys? Let's do cold start video. I'm just gonna set my phone down here, but yeah, I guess we can do that. Hold on. Hopefully you'll be able to see the exhaust. It's going to be a little clingy because I need more exhaust hangers, but let's see if I can get this to stay. Okay. Hopefully you can see whatever. But if I can find the key. Because they had this like super ricey, like super huge fart can exhaust on there, and I was just trying to get rid of it, and I forgot to take the hangers off, so I'm short like 2 or 3 hangers, which is my own fault, but it's all good. Yeah, starts right up every time. Let me turn it off because I don't know how well you can hear me. But yeah, so that's this car. What else? Yeah, I mean, it's, oh, and the diff is welded also. I swapped in a welded diff. That was probably one of the first things I did too. But yeah, makes the car a lot more fun to drive, and I know exactly what it's going to do with the diff, you know, not waiting on it to lock up or hoping it will lock up or whatever. So I think that's it for this car, and I guess we can do a quick Honda update. This car, let's see. Nothing's really changed. I don't know if I ever showed the wheels on here. I got those not too long ago with some fresh tires for a really good price. I don't know if I ever actually showed the engine bay of this car. So we'll show that real quick. But the interiors stayed pretty much the same. Just gutted to shit. And I don't remember why I gutted it. I think I just wanted to, but the carpet was also really gross. It had like really nasty tan carpet. So I also took the door cards off because they were falling off and they didn't match. So, and I used the Tiffany wheel in this car. I just did an oil change and tune-up on this car, which who the hell cares? Should keep it running, but it's just a B18, completely stock. Yeah. Oh, I had to get a huge exhaust leak fixed. I don't know if you can see the new section of pipe. Yeah, you can. Down there. Because the previous owner found it necessary to put flex pipe, so it doesn't like to shut, put flex pipe in the middle of there, and it sprung a leak somehow. I don't know. I'm guessing it got caught on like a speed bump or something, because it had these two really huge like exhaust clamp things that go down, and the studs were hanging a good 3 or 4 inches down. So let me lock both of these up and roll up the windows, and we'll talk about some other stuff going on with Indigo Garage. Alrighty. So, ooh, really bright. Okay, so as many of you know, I've been, I always say we, like there's a team behind all this shit, and it's me for the most part, doing all this. I got friends that help me out with stuff here and there, but anyway, been working on these harnesses, and we finally got the samples from the webbing warehouse shop place, whatever you want to call it, so I can send it to SFI, and then the sample harness, actually I have to send a whole system, and here's one of the latch and link systems. I think the last video I uploaded actually was introducing these. So those will go out soon to SFI, not soon, like literally, well soon, but this week sometime. What else? Oh, and then I've also been working on some other stuff. I'm actually going to be starting a, not bi-monthly, what the hell is it called? What do you call that? I don't know. Twice a month thing up at Grange, and it's going to be called Indigo League Drift. As you can probably discern from the name and doing it at Grange. It's going to be twice a month drift event that I'm going to be putting on. It's going to be, I think I have on there, 30 driver cap, and it'll be $40 to enter. So I mean, and it'll be 2 classes, beginner and advanced, just like any other kind of basic track day. What else did I have on there? But yeah, so for $40 you get, depending on what class you're in, you get 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours of seat time, potentially. And that's if you're going out every run, every hour that you have for your class. But that'll start, I think I'm going to start it as at the end of April, probably the last Sunday of April. And then that'll be the like introductory one, just so we can kind of gauge interest and then go from there. But after the April one, I would like to make it the first Sunday and then the last Sunday of every month. I figured Sunday was better because Saturday everyone's kind of just trying to hang out and do whatever on their cars, and then Sunday it should be ready, right? And then people also get paid on Fridays, and they can go buy the stuff they need on Saturdays and spend whatever money they need to, and then come out Sunday. And the event doesn't end super late, so you can always go home and kick it after and still be rested up for whatever you got to do Monday morning. What else? Oh, yeah, people always ask about all this shit on my walls. It's just, like, there's a whiteboard there now. Skateboard, shoe boxes, photos that I've taken, a bunch of Hot Wheels, cards people have sent me, lanyards, and my name tag from AutoZone when I worked there. And just a bunch of other stuff everywhere. Shirts the random shirt thing on the Big Cartel. Oh, there's the other thing I should talk about. The Big Cartel has drastically expanded. Let me show you. Alright, so this is what you see when you go to the Big Cartel page. You can either scroll down from here or just go to products, and then it shows you everything we got. Got the super toe strap here. The harnesses also coming soon. The toe strap needs to say coming soon. The Miata angle kit, the 240 angle kit, which is also new. I will sell like the parts individually if you really want them. But I just prefer to sell them as a kit because it's safer and you get the most angle that way. And then of course we are now an NRG dealer, so we have a bunch of their stuff on there. Stickers, which are going to be made soon, but I have them on there for like pre-order random shirts, like I said in the corner we have over there. And then the Super Tee, which is the one that I am wearing right now. I don't know if you can see it, I don't know if my wrist bends that way. But, so we have all that on there, and then, let's see, we have like the services page, which shows you everything that we do, like if you're local. About us, talks about like where it all started and whatever all, and then all of the social medias that we're on, or that I'm on. I need to stop saying we. And then, yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, pretty much, but we're expanding not only the product line, but the deals and the relationships we're making in the community. And then, of course, the track days will be a huge thing not only for us but for the community again, because that's what it's all about, is the grassroots drifting. Competition's fine and all that. I love watching Formula D, don't get me wrong. There's just been times where I don't really enjoy it because of judging, whatever else, but not my place to say, not my thing. It doesn't really affect me, so I don't really give a shit. But tomorrow, what's today? Today is Friday. I forget the date. It is really warm in here. I forget what the date is tomorrow. I believe it's March 24th today. It's March 25th tomorrow. So tomorrow, I think, is the first round of Top Drift. I think it's the first round, but either way, I'll be there doing that. Not doing that, but spectating. So I'm sure I'll make a little video of that, just so everybody that drives, because I know I'm friends with pretty much everybody that runs in Top Drift on Facebook, so I'm sure they like to see clips of themselves. And what else? I think that's it. So if you watch this all the way to the end, know that I love you and I appreciate everything that anybody that supports me does, whether it's reposting my stuff, purchasing product, commenting, just sharing, anything really. I appreciate it all, and stay tuned for the 240. I would be showing you guys like a drifting clip right now in the 240, but the new clutch obviously has to be broken in, and I'm not gonna just go romp on it because it was pretty expensive. I mean, it's a bunch of money for a clutch kit as far as I'm concerned. So it's probably not exposed well because it's really bright out here, but yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.